So apparently the new season of Demon Slayer is coming out, and according to this subreddit, making videos on whatever is the new fad at the time will get you lots of views and money, so that's what I'm here to do. My relationship with Demon Slayer is a bit of an interesting one. To be clear, some of my absolute least favorite people to deal with are the ones that, whenever something becomes popular, they immediately hate it, just so that they can be edgy and not like the other girls. However, that's what I felt like while watching the beginning of Season 1 of Demon Slayer. The first episode was pretty great, but all the arcs after that left a lot to be desired in my eyes. I dropped it during the Spinny House section, and decided that I would come back to it later since I absolutely loved the animation. It was just that both the story and characters were not interesting enough to keep me coming back for more every week. When people would ask me what I thought about it during this period, I would say, yeah, best show ever made, ha ha. Which surprisingly wasn't how I felt about it. I would eventually go on to forget about it and watch some real entertainment like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and Bunny Girl Senpai. But however many weeks later, my life would flip itself upside down. As I was minding my own business, my roommate busted into my room and said, "Watch this now." Unable to resist the powers of peer pressure, I started watching it again that night. And I had a good old time. To me, this show thrives when we get serious. The emotions, the fights, all of it's just top notch and genuinely is top of its class. It's just that only half of the show is like this. The rest of it is a combination of cringe dialogue and fever dreams that quickly turn into nightmares. During some of the comedic scenes, I genuinely feel like the show is treating me like a 70-year-old man whose greatest enjoyment in life is drinking prune juice by the gallon. Some of it can be funny, but a lot of it just feels like it's intended for kids, and I'm a cranky adult, so I can't sit by and not voice my complaints about it. Pushing these nitpicks to the side, however, the whole spider arc really was what changed my opinion on the show as a whole. Everything just seemed to work for the first time since that beginning episode, and at its peak, it really was just a sight to behold. It was after the final episode of Season 1, as I was sitting in my room watching the credits roll, that I realized this show really does have so much potential. Some of you may be like, yeah, no shit, but it really hadn't clicked for me up until this point. Demon Slayer really has a little something for everybody. It has the humor, the emotion, the unique characters, and an animation style that anybody with or without eyes can enjoy. The movie only served to hammer home these points, giving us the best character moments and animation to date. Up until this point, I feel like I wasn't able to appreciate why this show was such a massive hit because of my own personal bias and preferences. And while that isn't necessarily a bad thing, as everybody is going to have their own opinions on just about everything, learning to just relax and join in on the bandwagon is something that has really come with age. Being able to share something that you love with other people is one of the best feelings in the world, and you can't change my mind. Whether it be Game of Thrones or the newest Bachelor season, discussing things as they get released is what forms a sense of community. The cumulative hype as you wait for the next season of Attack on Titan, talking on Reddit about the hour-long premiere of the second season of Demon Slayer. These experiences can be even better than watching the show itself, and the production company is playing into it so well. Ufotable is the animation studio behind Demon Slayer, and it's pretty obvious that they intend to keep the train, no pun intended, moving well into the future. Alright, season 1 is over. Let's hurry up and make a movie. Movie's finished? Okay, let's replay the entire movie in TV format to give them something to watch for the next 2 months. And then, with no time to spare, season 2 is already on its way to a Crunchyroll near you. They've kept the ball rolling to near perfection, realizing that they are quite literally sitting on a goldmine right now. I mean, for God's sake, the Mugen Train movie literally broke just about every record in the books for an anime at the box offices. The revenue is massive, the animation studio is extremely talented, and the already completed story, at least in manga format, seems perfect to appeal to the masses. One could even call it a perfect storm, and I can only see it getting better from here. We've already been given a glimpse into the endgame of the show, and after one episode, the story of this new arc looks to be extremely promising. As long as the new Hashira doesn't get cancelled for spanking an 8-year-old girl for some reason, the sky's the limit for Demon Slayer, and I can't wait to watch it fly. God, that was cheesy. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I finally got some time to actually make videos with college being absolutely insane. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all very soon. Peace.